Puerto Rico, recovery and support. For nearly 2 months, hundreds of earthquakes have rocked the island as it struggles to rebuild after the devastation caused by Hurricane Maria. The ground in southwest Puerto Rico is still shaking, toppling homes and schools and driving thousands to shelters. Governor Cuomo, after conducting a damage assessment on the ground, sending a state delegation of building inspectors and bilingual mental health professionals to aid in the recovery, leading them Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. What did she see, and why did it lead her to allege that the federal government is failing the people of Puerto Rico once again? She sat down with New York Now's Dan Clark for this firsthand account.
Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, thank you so much for being here on New York Now this week.
Delighted to be here, Dan, and I'm looking forward to our conversation.
Absolutely. So you led a delegation down to Puerto Rico of mental health professionals and state building inspectors. This was a 2-day trip, I believe. Tell me about just generally what you saw when you went down with this coalition.
You know, you really had to see it to believe it. When you think about Puerto Rico and you get to see pictures of San Juan and everything looks like it's back to normal from the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, you don't have to go very far to still see the devastation from the hurricane that still exists 2 years later, as well as a community that took a hit, not just from a hurricane, but literally wiped out because of an earthquake. Unprecedented double attacks on this remote part of the island, small communities. And what I saw was truly heartbreaking. American citizens, and we need to remind people these are American citizens lying on cots in the hot sun whose houses were just a pile of rubble. Little kids who've been out of school for a month and no chance of getting back because there's no school, and they're afraid to go into the existing buildings because there's been 3,000 earthquakes and aftershocks since the day the first earthquake struck in December and the second major one in January. Indeed, we had a 5.0 on the Richter scale while I was there. So I have to tell you, there is still such strong need, and the federal government has abdicated their responsibility once again, and the state of New York under Governor Cuomo is stepping up.
I want to talk about the federal government in just a bit, but first, let's talk about those mental health professionals, because for me, when I heard that you were going down to do this, that's an angle of this that I would have never even thought about, that these people have experienced this hurricane and then this earthquake, and they are feeling these emotions, but they don't have any access to services to deal with them.
And that is so true, and I'm glad you're putting the spotlight on that. I mean, that's usually the last thing you think of. They need someone to help rebuild their house, they need to get back, they need medical supplies, but the mental toll that this has taken, people who are without power, literally for 6 months, some to a year, living a subsistence level, waiting for help to come to their island, and it didn't come for a long time. We've been on the ground, but we do the best we can with resources from New York. But then to think that they're finally getting back their lives back to normal, the buildings are starting to go up, and then to have them all brought down with an earthquake, I have to tell you, I saw it in the eyes of people. And it's almost a blank look of, like, we can't take anymore. So our mental health professionals, and this is just the first wave that are going to go down, they're doing art therapy with little kids in tents who should be in school but won't be in school for literally months, and just talking about their feelings and how they're going to recover. And this young boy I met, probably a 12-year-old, just sat there with such a lost look, and I gave him a hug, and I said, "You're going to be okay, honey." He goes, "Well, I lost my school, I lost my house, I don't know who my friends are, and I got my grandma here, and we're sitting out here all day long." And I thought, this is so sad. And we need to keep talking about this. It is not over by any stretch of the imagination. So these mental health professionals are performing a critical role to help continue building their resiliency. I told this little boy, I said, "Listen, you're going to be the strongest adult ever, because who else is going to be able to say, I survived a hurricane and an earthquake, and I'm still standing. It didn't take me down." We need to give them positive reinforcement, particularly the children, that they're going to be okay.
Did they talk to you at all about maybe needs that they have that just haven't been met yet, either through New York State or the federal government?
Right, and that's the one, they need to get kids back in school. I heard this loud and clear. There's just children sitting out there, thousands of kids for the last month who've been without a classroom. It's not safe to go in the buildings. They're in tents. Everyone's displaced. I also, while I was there were 400 people laid off from a hospital. They're losing their income because the hospital's shut down, and they're
because of the damage from the
because of the damage. The hospital was damaged. They can't go in there, so now they're setting up tents in parking lots and stadiums, and there are these camps that people have been living in. And these were not impoverished neighborhoods. These were nice middle-class homes reduced to rubble. And the problem is, if you rebuild it again, it's probably $150,000.
Right.
FEMA will give them $35,000. So they'll never have the life they had before, the same quality house. So I understand we need to fight with FEMA on this, get them more money. And as far as the needs I saw, it definitely goes to medical supplies, school supplies, and these tents. Let's get these kids back in school.
You were there on the ground. In terms of the federal government, what did you see there? Has there been a big response from the federal government, or a satisfactory response? Should they be doing more?
Should be doing more. I mean, we did meet some FEMA personnel who were there, and certainly they get defensive because they're doing the people on the ground for FEMA. They're good people. They're doing the best they can.
Absolutely.
But if Washington isn't sending them the resources, I mean, Congress just literally passed a major aid bill that will help Puerto Rico, but it has to get through the Senate and signed by the president. Will he take that step? You think about how long it took to get aid to that island after Hurricane Maria. It was unconscionable, the wait that people had to have, and then the president goes down and throws rolls of paper towels at people, and they're supposed to be grateful. I mean, these are proud people. I mean, they want to be respected and not treated like a photo op.
This is obviously a tragedy, but how is the morale of the people that you talk to down there? Is it encouraging for New York to be going down there for them and giving them this support, or do they seem kind of hopeless at this point?
The elected officials are very grateful because they know that New York is doing more than the other states and indeed the nation. So they're grateful for that. They all know that the governor has been there. They appreciated my visits. I think there's a sense of people that are out there that how much more can we take? And they're fearful because once you experience an earthquake, you never have a sense of security. When I was literally in the airport, the earth trembled. And it was a frightening experience, but our walls stayed up. I cannot imagine being in the environment where you watched your house crumble and then you're now supposed to go into another building the next day. You never know. People are literally sleeping. Even if your house is stable, people are sleeping in their yards at night because they're afraid of the next earthquake that's going to result in their roof collapsing on them.
All right, well, we'll be keeping an eye on that down in Puerto Rico. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, for being on New York Now.
Thanks for having me, Dan.